Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. How are you all doing? Good? That's very great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And welcome to your social studies class. In today's class, we will learn about our earth, right? Okay. So, first, before starting the lesson or before knowing about some facts about earth, some global facts about earth, I want you to please tell me, what do you know about the earth? What is earth basically? Is it? It is a planet. Wonderful. Very great. Okay. What else do you know? It keeps on revolving. Very good. Where do it revolve? Around the sun. Excellent. From where do earth get its light? From the sun. All of the light which we have on earth is from the sun, right? Okay, and what about the night time? Do we have the light from sun in the night as well? No. Then from the moon. Very good, right? So basically, Earth does not have its own light. We get light from sun and moon. In the daytime, sun is the source of energy for us, and in the night time, moon is the source of energy for us, right? Okay. And beside that, if we talk about day and night phenomena which happens on the earth, that there is this particular time for which day is, for which we have a day. After that, night comes. In the night time, we do rest, no activities, no work, right? Night is the rest time. And when the next day starts, everybody start their daily activities. We get up, kids go to the school, fathers go to the offices, mothers do house chores, and everybody has a different routine, right? So we have this day and night phenomena. Now if we talk about this day and night phenomena, or the changing of weathers, or the changing of season, everything whatever is happening on this earth is happening because of its rotation, right? Now the earth rotates in two ways at the same time. The first is, let's consider this as the sun. So the earth keeps on rotating around this, right? Consider it as an axis, right? So the earth keeps on rotating around the sun. And the second thing is that the earth also keeps on rotating around itself as well, while keep rotating like this. So when it keeps on rotating itself, the day and night phenomena occurs, and when it complete one rotation around the sun, 1 year has been passed, in which the whole season come, weather come, and everything. Got it? Now when we talk about the day and night phenomena, so let's say this is the earth. Okay, consider it as an earth. Now when the earth is the part of the earth which is in front of the sun, on that part there would be day, it's daytime on the part which is in front of the sun, and the back part which is not in front of the sun right now, there would be night over there. Now it will rotate when, then this back part will come in front of the sun and this will come backward. So in this manner day and night phenomena occurs. This is not this never happens that, let's say, in Pakistan we have day for 5 days and in America they have night for 5 days. Does this ever happen? No, this is not possible, right? There is this ongoing continuous phenomena which do happen every day, every time, and there is no any type of abruption in that, right? Day and night, different seasons, different weathers, all of these phenomena, they keep on going in a continuous manner. Got it? Okay. Now, before moving forward, I'm going to show you a video about the day and night phenomena. So I'm going to share the screen. Show me a thumbs up if it is visible to you or not. Is it? Okay, good. So we are basically, through this, we are going to learn about the movement of Earth, okay?
It's a daylight. Look at the city in the sun. And then it turns into night when the sun goes down. But does the sun actually move? Hmm. Is that why the night comes? But how can it come at a different time, at a different country? That's because the Earth revolves around all these planets, including Sun. See, when the sun is in one direction and you put a globe in one direction, so wherever the sun is shining on the globe, it's going to be daylight. While at the darker spots of the globe on Earth, it's going to be dark, night. So that's how the Earth moves around the sun.
Okay, so this fact we have discussed it just before that. The part of the earth which is in front of the sun, we have day at that part, and the part of the sun which is away, the part of the earth which is away from the sun, we have night in that part, right? Then when it rotates, the part which was having night will have a day, and those which having day will be turned to night. So in this manner, day and night phenomena happens on the earth. Okay, now let's move forward. Okay, the particular topic that we are going to discuss today is the earth and the globe, right? But beforehand, I want you to know a little about the earth so that we can move forward. So this much background information is enough for you. And now let's move forward. Okay, how many of you have heard this term globe, or how many of you have seen the globe? Yes, raise your hands. How many of you have seen the globe? Can you tell me what is a globe? Or can you identify this? What is this? It's a globe. Excellent. And what do a globe do? What is the function of it? It basically looks like Earth, and a globe is basically, we can say that it's a map of the whole Earth. It tells us that on which part of the earth we have water, on which part we have land, on which part or which country is located and in which area, which city, small towns, everything is mentioned on this globe. So this globe basically tells us about everything which we have on earth, right? You might have seen this globe in your science lab, in your in an office, in an office desk, or in an office cupboard rack, right? So such type of globes are over there, and it tells us about the earth, the whole world, right? Okay, now let's learn the definition of the globe, that what is a globe. So the exact definition is that basically a globe is the model of the earth. Now in yesterday's class we have learned that what model is. Model is basically the representation of something. Now if we talk about globe, globe is a model and it represents earth. Got it? So globe is the model of earth. It gives an accurate picture of the earth's surface. It basically tells us that how an earth surface is, on which part or on which area, which country is located, what are the neighboring countries where we have water, where we have land, etc. It shows the location of places on the smaller scale. By smaller scale means that it gives every small minute details as well, that which town, which small city, everything, whatever is on earth, it basically mentions all of those details on the globe, right? So this is that accurate model of basically earth. So why are we discussing this, why we are discussing about the globe? Because the topic that we are discussing, it's the under topic of, it's the subtopic of the topic that we started on Monday, that models are small. Now we are learning that, can you hold like earth like this in your hand? No, earth is, yes, multiple thousand times bigger than this. But this is a small globe, which is a model of Earth. You can easily carry it. But so, what is the difference between the model and the reality or the real thing? That the model is much, much smaller than the real thing. But yes, it is the representation of that thing. Got it? Now, if we talk about the Earth, so what we have on Earth, so basically, If you can see on this picture, a student has made this. Now the earth is not sphere, basically. It has a little oval shape, right? This greenish part represents the green area or the land area, and this bluish part basically represents the water area, the area on the earth on which we have water, on which we have oceans, right? There is this one more picture which is a good representation of this. Have a look at this. This is earth. The blue part represents the water, and the green part represents the land. Got it? So now, what else I want to tell you is, or the information that you are supposed to remember related to this is that the blue part on the earth, or who is going to tell me what does the blue part on the earth represents? The water. Excellent. What does the green part on the earth represents? The land. Excellent. Okay. Now, another interesting question is, do we live on land or water? Where do we live? On land, right? We cannot live in water. Is it possible? No. But yes, we have sea creatures. We have water creatures such as fishes, such as jellyfishes, sharks. There are many other animals, countless animals which or creatures which live in water as well. But human beings cannot live in water because we need oxygen. And for if we even go into the water, we can live over there for very small period of time, and even for that as well we are supposed to carry the oxygen cylinder with us, right? So the interesting thing about this is the where I'm heading you I'm basically I'm heading you toward the globe, toward the model, but we will discuss the model in inshallah tomorrow's class. In today's class, the important for you, or what I want you to just introduce with the what is globe and what is earth. So when you will know more about earth, you can easily identify it with the globe, right? So now, because all of you know that the earth looks like this, like a sphere, like a ball, and you know that this greenish part is the land area, the bluish part is the water area, and basically it tells us, the globe tells us about the locations, different places on the earth, so you have easily identified it, right? And this is the function of any model as well, right? Okay, now, what is your class activity that you are supposed to search for the different globes on the Google? Search for it. Yes, okay. And do search for the different models which are being made by the students as well, okay? And then let me know, have you find any good one or not? Hurry up. Yes, all of you are working. Okay, good. Let me know when you are done. All of you are done. Okay, so that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do share this video with others because it's free learning. Do good and have good. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.